out for my walk again this morning, and you would think that, you know, being here in the mountains, it's really nice. You know, the air is fresh and whatnot, but and it is nice. You can smell people, especially downtown, burning really nice wood. What is it, cedar or something? It's beautiful. But here I am putting in my miles, and there's all these guys smoking cigarettes first thing in the morning. It's like, what the hell? I mean, this is the mountain. You should be enjoying all this. The fresh air is really, really. I mean, I grew up in Los Angeles, so I guess that's one of the appeals of being in Santa Fe is the air is like really super clean. I mean, you know, I don't know who all lives in Los Angeles, but you know what I'm talking about. It's just absolutely horrible. But you come up here, the air is thin and it's super clean. The last thing you want, sorry for bitching about this, but I don't understand people who smoke. I really don't know it. Never really appealed to me. But anyhow, this is the rail yard. I was here when this was nothing. There was literally nothing here, except the only part that was around was like where the trains are. That's been here since, gosh, probably the early 1900s, 1940s, somewhere back then. But all this other stuff, and down here underneath the ground here, there's a huge parking lot. And all I remember was that there was a big hole here. If you go down the street, there was also big holes because there's more of the structure that goes underneath the ground. And that building is brand new too. It's a school for kids. It's an art school. Here's George R.R. Martin's theater. He owns this. He made the, he wrote the Game of Thrones, and they did a series on him. And here's a little place here where you can, I guess you can sign up for, to be in a film. And they do films here of different sizes. I don't know if they're a major Hollywood thing. Maybe, who knows. But here's also, I don't know if this belongs to George R.R. Martin, this bookstore, but they have a lot of his books in here. I would presume it had something to do with him. And here's the that school I was mentioning. It's for high school students. It's I guess it's for kids, for young kids. It's a multi-million-dollar facility, and it's really huge. And right across the street is this truck. It has something to do with the Los Alamos nuclear labs from back in the day, and it has a little plaque on there that says something about what it's all about. And strangely, there's this sticker in Indian. I don't know what that's about either, but if you want to read that, that's talks about it. This is the Cowgirl Bar. It is exactly what it is. I mean, it's where they play a lot of hillbilly music. I mean, just real hillbilly-ish. If you want to do all sorts of country, I wouldn't say country western, it's just like I don't know, it's that kind of music. And a lot of people say because of the name it's a lesbian bar. I don't know, I never saw any lesbian. I don't know what a lesbian looks like, so maybe there are lesbians there, who knows. Here's their menu. But, it's kind of a nice place. as everybody's coming to work this morning to the state capitol. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's some weird tradition they have here in New Mexico. You know, they do call this place the city different, so maybe that's one of the different things. You have some guy with a cowboy hat. Really, boy, he's really going at it, man. Look at that. Shoot. Ring that thing like there's no tomorrow. Anyhow, that's Santa Fe for you.
Personal identification information.
Okay. I have a YouTube site, so I'm putting this on there.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, Governor Change. I'm on YouTube too. It's Governor Change on YouTube. So
I was wondering why you're, really going at it, so I needed to see
Thank
it.
you. I appreciate it.
Wait.
Any alert to be able to get the students, staff, faculty to be able to protect their identities at UNM is greatly appreciated.
This is supposed to be one of the fancy places in Santa Fe for dining. It's a considered historical area. The pink adobe, and then they have the dragon room, and that's where all the politicians and movie stars come here and get drunk. I didn't care for the pink adobe. People would say, "Oh, it's so great," but it's not really that great. I mean, obviously it's better than McDonald's, but I wouldn't say it's, they claim to be a certain caliber of food, but it's okay. I heard a long time ago that these bridges is where that married couple had exchanged nuclear secrets with the Russians. I don't know which bridge it was, but they said they sold or exchanged it. I don't know, they sold it, whatever. But anyhow, it was under one of these bridges. From what I hear, maybe that's a false rumor, but that's what I heard. This is an obelisk, and it's kind of a major contention right now in the city of Santa Fe because it was deemed racially bigoted. The original concept of it was referring to Native Americans as savages, but personally I think they should just put like a water fountain here or something. I don't think there's really a need for all of this, but this is a historical city, I guess, and as you can see, there's a police camera up above because this place had been vandalized many times. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. They say they're going to erect it again, so we'll see. Outside of that, this is a kind of a interesting little town. A lot of the homeless camp out in this little creek area. Several murders have gone on here, and if you look up here, this is the police. They have these things set up all over town, and they kind of monitor everybody now. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. Here's the park right downtown. That used to be the Human Resources building, but I don't know what they did with it. You know, it's just empty. But for a while, this park was empty of homeless people. But now it seems like today's kind of, because it's so cold, there aren't that many, but usually there's like just tons of people parked all along here. But now that Trump is, you know, in office, I wonder how long this is going to last. Whether or not they're going to begin the process of, you know, getting rid of everybody. Oops. Huh. They're actually going to clean out the toilet. Usually, oh, you don't want to go in there. Just horrible. Poor guys have to do that for a living.